Hello.
Hello.
So,
We are back
yes.
and
So,
tired.
apparently there is Silksong news. We can't talk about the
Yeah.
Silksong news because it's not out yet as we record it. Joe, we should record this later. We should record on Thursday for the Silksong news.
No.
But sure, then we can clickbait it. Actually, we
can
still can.
clickbait
We
it.
still can. We can just say we have the Silksong news, but we don't actually have the Silksong news.
Well, the news is potential. It's speculative right as we speak.
No, it's
On
well,
Tuesday, the 19th of August.
yeah. We can speculate what they're gonna reveal. They're gonna
Because
they're
here's
gonna
the thing.
reveal that it's gonna take 2 more years to make the game.
Well, for those who don't know, Gamescom is currently happening in Germany. And yes, there are banners for Silksong there.
wait, like banners?
Because I have insider information.
Right.
I can wait a second. Oh,
Yeah.
Jim, don't show this.
What?
What I just sent you.
Hold on. What did you just send me?
But you will probably get quite excited by it.
Oh. Oh, there's a demo there.
Yes, which means that they're probably close to release.
Well, we already knew that we're actually close to release because Leth, their marketing guy, did say it would release before Christmas, and there's a museum in Australia, and it's like an art museum, and wait, no, that's incorrect. That's Hollow Knight. There's like a sort of museum, like a game museum there, and they have already like revealed that they will have Silksong there some month. I don't remember the month they stated, but you know.
Before Christmas, at least.
Yes. So it's more just like finally there's substantial stuff coming. Because the last like demo was in like 2020, I think, at like a Nintendo thing. And the last trailer was at like an Xbox thing, like from like 2021, I think. And that was it. That was the last thing we got about this. Except for like a few shots when they revealed like a new Xbox. I think it was like an Xbox handheld thing. There were some Silksong shots on that. But yeah,
And people got excited about that again.
Someone went through the trouble because of that. The way that trailer was, it was like it was showing the handheld in like it was kind of moving over the screen at like different angles and stuff, right? Someone went through the trouble to edit it so that the footage that was on the screen was like straightened out so you could actually see what it was. So I assume they actually had to go frame by frame and like, you know, zoom in and like zoom out, like change the angles, all that. And I know for a fact they would hate themselves afterwards because that's how I would feel. And from that we got like 15 seconds of footage.
Just 15.
Some of which we already saw. Yep. But I guess we're finally getting something now.
Yes, which is good.
Yeah.
But yes. Apart from that news, I have some job news.
Ooh.
Because today I have been to 2 companies. One, which it's probably not going to be because because they specifically said that it is going to be hydraulics and it's going to be quite stressful and everything, like really emphasizing the stress part of it. And then, you know, I guess, yeah, if you're going to keep throwing shit at me, I'm going to get stressed.
Well, stop
Which
stressing.
makes a lot of sense.
Stop. No, just stop stressing.
Yeah, but you know what they've specified, right?
Hmm.
They specifically said that what could happen, that what happens with them is they have a lot of things that sort of get, you know, some quick things, quick jobs. And they really want people that can handle those quick jobs that are just shoved in between.
Okay.
Turns out that that's probably not going to be me, but they just kept pushing on that part. I didn't really want to. Don't really want that, and they really want somebody that can handle that. So that's probably not gonna happen. Probably.
Hmm.
Honestly, that isn't too bad. I don't really care about that much, but it's still a little bit annoying. And then I went to another company by train. That was kind of annoying to do. And there I basically had a sort of day where I was, or like afternoon that I spent when they really explained what they did, which is just software for air conditioning units in like big office buildings, which is fancy and pretty cool. Get it?
Yeah. 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 I do. Yeah.
And that's where I want to work because their office environment is just really chill. Like there is some pressure, of course, you have to do stuff.
What? At a
But
company?
yeah, sadly, you do have to work for your money.
Wow, Jules, that job sucks.
But it's at least a company where you can just, you know, do stuff. It's a good company. It it is a bit out of what we've learned, like out of far away from our course. Like it's software, so I'm actually gonna have to do some programming. But they even said that if somebody starts working there, it takes a couple of years for them to become efficient. So that's fine with me, actually.
Okay.
But apart from that, then I had to go home. Barely got the train, but missed it. Quite annoying. Yeah, like I walked to the station, the booms were down, and then I saw my train just leave. I was like, well, shit, there it goes. Now I have to wait and take well, not particularly a longer way, but I missed my transit because the train I wanted to take was delayed. So I had to add an extra half hour. So yeah. That was quite annoying, actually, to deal with. But then I got back, dinner pretty much collapsed because I'm tired. But hey, I managed it. I guess I might have to. Oh, great! I have to log in again. Yeah, I also got a new phone. It came in today.
Right, so now we can start the countdown.
For what?
Well, last time you were like, I wanna use this phone for the next 10 years.
5.
Or 5
There's
years.
a 5-year warranty on it.
Yeah, so now we're gonna count down for 5 years.
Yeah, 5 years from now.
And then in 5 years, I'm gonna step on it.
Good luck.
What do you mean?
And good luck.
Why? Maybe it'll enjoy it.
It will enjoy being stepped on.
Or maybe I will install that tire pressure app on it.
Tire pressure app?
Yeah, there's like a tire pressure app, and you know, the way it works is like you turn on the app to like check the tire pressure for your car. You put it down, and you drive over it twice, and the number that you see then, that's your tire pressure.
Yeah.
Actually, I think there is a phone that was made to be as tough as possible, and the ad for it was like a sumo wrestler wearing stilettos standing on it.
Like, there are probably apps that actually measure tire pressure, but those require sensors in your tires or in your valve stem.
Yeah, I know.
To indicate, like, hey,
I know.
this is a thing. And also, if I'm gonna work at the company that's air conditioning, I'm gonna have to get a car. So tomorrow, I'm gonna have to call some people that live very close, like a 15-minute walk close. That is just
You should take
ridiculous. Well, I don't have one yet.
But then you gotta walk for 15 minutes, Joe.
Yeah, but that 15-minute walk will probably result in a large amount of money being spent.
Oh, yeah, he's flexing his money.
Well, soon lack of.
Oh, right. So you should all subscribe to our Patreon. We don't have a Patreon.
No, we don't have we don't have that one.
No.
Should we do one though?
Perhaps eventually, but it would be really fucking greedy to do it now.
Why would it be greedy to do it now? Well, it's kind of always greedy to do it, but...
Not necessarily. If you make content, then you want to actually make money.
Yeah.
Because YouTube sure as hell don't pay you.
Wait, how much? Also, the problem with data transfer apps that I've noticed is they're all scammy. You have to buy a premium in order to transfer all your files. Otherwise, you're limited to a small amount.
But what? Okay, but
Doesn't
what?
that sound
What on your phone could be important enough that matters?
What about... And hear me out on this one. Contacts apps.
Contacts are saved to your SIM.
Nope.
Did you not
Well,
save them to
not
your
on my
sim?
Apparently, I haven't.
Oh my god, Jewel.
I probably should do that, shouldn't I?
Yes, because then you can just use the you just plug in the SIM card and there you go, you fixed it.
Yeah. Well, then I'm gonna have to pull out the SIM card again. Yay! SIM card. Luckily, I have the pin thing still here. There we go.
I miss days you could just open up your phone.
Well, this one I can actually open.
Oh, yeah, I can't with mine. So, like, if I ever want to, like, take out the battery to, like, hard reset it or something, I just can't.
Which, by the way, is kind of bad for the phone, but...
Well, yeah, but I've had before that it just wouldn't do shit. Well, not with this one. But with my previous phone, I've had before that it just wouldn't do anything, and I just had to take out the battery to actually reset it.
Yeah, I've had that as well.
And if that happened to this one, I would just have to wait for the battery life to die. You know? In like 30
Seriously?
hours, because if you're not doing anything, battery will just not be consumed.
So you were just sitting next to your phone, slowly waiting for it to die? In the meantime, I can just unplug it.
Oh. Oh.
I can pull it out. Alright, time to shove the thing back in. No, I dropped my card.
Your V card?
No, my SIM card.
Oh.
You think I would drop that one?
It'd be impressive.
The thing about that is it requires someone else.
I won't lose my virginity, because I never lose.
Yeah. Alright, now to... Can I just... What is... Yeah, there we go, that's Sim Manager. Data switching? Can I turn that on? Hello? More Sim settings. Is it in storage in my files? No, not really. Great. It's still just really annoying how, like, the annoying thing is, I got a fair phone because I wanted to have a phone that doesn't have all the trackers pre-installed already. What it says is turn on your new Fairphone and tap start. Connect to a mobile network, either through a SIM card, an eSIM, or tap skip. Connect to Wi-Fi or set up offline. Then you have to go to copy apps and data. I never get that one at all. Like I never got that one. Which is really annoying. Because it is just... Let me actually check. Well, I mean, I've done multiple factory resets already. To, you know, try and figure it out. Also, why does my brightness go to automatic? That's really annoying because you put your hand over it and the brightness adapts. But it's... Like, why is my device control unavailable?
Is this thing not transparent? It is.
I guess a VPN. I can also add a VPN. Like, that's the neat thing about Fairphone. It actually has things like a blocker pre-installed. Like, it has already prevented 3 trackers. So, it does help with privacy. Wait, if I've transferred... Yeah, it has transferred some... It has transferred my alarms. So, I mean, it transferred a lot of files already, but... Yeah, I'm gonna have to actually do some research on this. That's another thing about being tired as well. But shall we get on to the news?
Yes.
Let me then open the app for news. There isn't really a lot of news, so it's probably going to be quite a short episode, but eh. Apparently a city within the Netherlands has removed 1,500, so that's 1,500 traffic signs.
What?
Apparently those weren't necessary because they already had last year 14,000 traffic signs.
Right.
Then they were like, we may have too many. Let's do a research on that.
Okay. It feels very weird.
Can we buy them?
No,
You just buy a traffic sign?
Shu. You already have trade seats.
Yes, that's a really good... I might actually, after this podcast, just lay on them and fall asleep.
Okay.
Let's see what else we have. Oh yeah, we had the whole Trump with Putin and then Zelensky and everybody basically going back to going also to Trump because they were like, what are you doing? So, yeah, that's
Right.
a thing.
Well, what is he doing?
Well, first of all, Trump and Putin had a talk.
Oh.
In Alaska because obviously that's where you have a talk for
Yeah.
that specific thing. And well, there's probably reason it's in Alaska because otherwise Putin would be arrested on the spot. Yeah, it's pretty easy to guess that one. But apart from that, then after that talk, which was pretty inconclusive, even though Trump has said, I'm going to end the war within 24 hours.
Yeah, well.
Then Zelensky and the EU basically went to Trump like, what?
surely no one actually thought he could do that, right?
Well, yeah. All you have to do is be loud enough. And it will work.
I guess.
I thought you know that, right? That all you have to do in order to win an election is just scream loud enough.
Wait, what just happened? Oh no, okay. Yeah.
And I guess Trump screamed loud enough, so...
Yeah, well...
Right, so barely any files got transferred. Like, barely anything actually got transferred. The way I did it. Like, things are actually just... It copied a lot of empty folders. Like, what?
Yeah, and then its job was done.
No, it wasn't done.
Well, that's only according to you.
Yes, that is true. Like, pictures, fully empty. Why is there a podcast folder?
Probably because you had podcast stuff.
Like, my downloads is empty. And I have downloaded a lot of things. Like, there's a reason why technology sucks these days. Let's see if we well, apparently within the Netherlands, publishers are being pressured to actually bring out more reusable school books. Because they're wasting like millions of school books per year are just being thrown away.
True.
Jim, you know that, right? Where you basically got a book where you could write in, and at the end of the school year you throw it away.
Yes.
That's pretty much how it always goes.
Yes.
Yeah. So of course that means that they're like, yeah, let's not do that anymore. Oh no. No, why?
I don't know.
You know which word got into the Cambridge Dictionary?
What?
The word skibbity. Got
What?
added into the Cambridge Dictionary.
Well, I guess we'll just have to accept its existence now.
Or we continue to ignore it. That's also an option.
Yeah, that's fair.
For me, that's the better option.
Yeah. Yeah, you're right.
Because of course. Right, what other news do we have? Apart from Spain still being on fire.
I don't know. Wait, Spain on fire?
Yeah, forests.
Oh, that.
Yeah. And an actual, like, Dutch helicopters are actually going to Spain to help fight the fire.
Okay. I mean, that's probably good, right?
Yeah. Let's see, what else do we have? Apparently some people were fighting on a highway
What?
and caused an 8-kilometer traffic jam.
Okay.
This was Saturday.
Is that the next Capcom game? Highway Fighters?
I have no idea, but they were both on the left lane, the most left lane, and they just... Yeah. It's not clear what the fight was about. Oh, one tested positive for drugs, though. Yeah.
Okay.
That, that is... I guess if you're under the influence of narcotics and you get mad at somebody's driving in the left lane, but you want to go faster in the left lane, then you get mad at them, so you overtake them, you sort of slam on your brakes so you can stop, jump out of your car and start fighting. But why would the other guy get out of the car as well?
I don't know.
It's pretty easy to think, this guy is gonna try and fight me on the highway. That's not smart.
No.
I'm just gonna drive away in my car.
I don't know, man. Driving on the or fighting on the highway seems kind of epic.
Well,
Like, what if they did it because it was cool?
it might be cool, but it's not safe. At least do it at night when there's no chance of traffic jam occurring.
But where's the fun in that?
The fact that I don't want to be delayed when I have a car and I drive and there are just two people fighting.
Would you not just stop and watch?
Might as well break up the fight with the car. Like, either drive the car in between them or drive the car through someone to decide who wins. The problem is that it causes damage to your car.
We here at Bushblade do not condone violence in the real world.
Yes. We only allow violence when it's aimed at IKEA furniture.
Or in Minecraft.
Yes.
Or in
any other
Yakuza.
Game.
Not the real Yakuza, the Yakuza games.
Yes. Don't mess with people that can easily take you out. That should be obvious advice, yet people are stupid.
Yes.
Oh no, this is sad.
Come on.
Hold on. What is the translation in English? Like embroidery work that a woman has worked on for 8 years. Like, that's a long time, 8 years.
Yes.
And she lost it during a train ride.
Why? Oh! Oh, I thought she lost her job, but her...
No, the embroidery work.
The embroidery.
The embroidery got lost on the train.
What was it, like a wall carpet?
I don't know.
How do you spend 8 years? I can only assume that means it's really big. In which case, how do you
really
lose
detailed.
it? Yeah, maybe, yeah.
But it's a.
Or maybe she just never had time.
I guess. But that's pretty much the news from, like, since we last recorded.
Oh.
Oh, hold on.
I hear news.
Apparently, somebody from the Finnish government killed himself within a parliamentary building.
Okay.
They just found his body.
Okay.
Kind of weird to do it there. I mean, it. That is sad.
Yeah.
It is pretty. Yeah, that's pretty much all the news. So, yeah. And I mean, that does mean. I don't know if you have anything to talk about in any way.
Silksong, yeah. I mean, no, I don't think so.
Apart from the fact that I made brownies last week. They are good.
Yeah, and we better get some for your birthday.
Yeah, we'll make brownies for my birthday. Don't worry. And no, I will not include any drugs.
Oh no.
It's just gonna be sugar and chocolate. And butter. And egg. And some flour. And it's mixed together. Shoved into the oven. Wait, Jim, you probably remember a video of a dad teaching his children how to do clear instructions. And how difficult that can be. They were tasked with writing instructions to make a peanut butter and jelly sandwich.
Oh, I might actually remember that, yeah.
Yeah, and just like put the peanut butter on the bread. And then I just grabbed the jar and just put the jar on the jar of peanut butter on the bread. And the children were just going crazy, thinking like, you know how to do it. But if somebody doesn't know how, like, grab the knife and put it into the jar. grabs the butter knife by the knife end, not by the handle, and then put it in the jar. Like, you have to be very specific with his instructions.
Oh, wasn't that at school? Wasn't that, like, just really dumb?
I don't know.
I feel like that was at school.
Do I seriously... Like, I could do the, for transferring data from my phone, what I could do is get my... Like, download all the apps individually on my phone again. Maybe filter some out. Then once I've done that, go and actually, like, get all my contacts on my SIM card so I can then transfer those. But wait, I am gonna switch SIM cards next month. Will my contacts still stay? Like, I'm gonna keep my number. But I'm gonna be throwing out the SIM card. So I guess I'm gonna have to save it on the SIM card, transfer it to the new phone, or I get an SD card and do it that way. Yeah, it's gonna be annoying.
Yeah.
I could do like the images separately, the apps separately, the contacts separately, all the recordings separately, like on all the songs. But I just want to do it one-to-one, transfer all the apps and data just over. Also, I can check how good this camera is. Pretty good. Wait, it's a lens 1. Lens 2 is ultra wide. Oh, it just has two cameras? Alright. No, I don't want to repeat 500 times. Photo settings. PNG, please. Image quality. Let's do image quality really high. I do not care. Yeah, I'm gonna have to go through it afterwards. Like, it even says the ISO and everything. That's pretty cool. How good is the selfie camera? Pretty good. Yeah, it's gonna be a mess to try and do all of that. Should probably charge it as well.
Oh, actually, I do have one more thing I can talk about.
What?
Because something kind of dumb is happening.
Which is?
So, you know the Amazing Digital Circus, right? By Glitch.
Yeah.
So, they have a deal with Netflix. Netflix, like, you know, they publish it. Or at least, like, it's on Netflix. It's also because it's on their YouTube channel. And the deal was, they've been very open about this, that Glitch has all the creative control, and Netflix just does the, you know, the streaming. So, when the 3rd episode came out, it was instantly on Netflix. When the 4th episode came out, it was instantly on Netflix. The 5th episode is still not on Netflix. And they have revealed that Netflix wants them to censor certain things, which is very strange. The 6th episode is also not on Netflix. I don't know what is going on, but my theory is that for some reason, if you look at it on Netflix, it is rated like 6, like for 6-year-olds, like for children.
Yeah.
Which is very strange, because it really isn't a kid's show. Visually, it kind of looks like it. Yes, it kind of looks like it could be, like it should be for children. But if you look at its themes, especially, like already in, I mean, the 1st episode, maybe? The 2nd episode gets very existential in a way that children would never understand. The 3rd episode is just straight up terrifying, and I don't think you should show a child, but okay, I guess it was fine in Netflix eyes. My guess, in the 5th episode, there's a scene where they're at a bar drinking alcohol. And then also later during the baseball where, like, evil Pomni is, like, swearing her ass off.
Possible spoilers, by the way.
It's not really that much spoilers. Fans already have seen this.
Yeah.
Like...
Yeah, but for people that want to, still, there are spoilers.
I guess so.
So yeah. just so you know.
And the spoilers aren't so much in what happens, more in what's being said, which I'm not gonna talk about. The 5th episode is with guns. That's not a spoiler, that's in the thumbnail.
They were like, use a gun.
Yes, and like actual gun, like it's actual guns. I assume that Netflix is like, hey, this is a kid's show, you can't have alcohol and guns, even though it's not a kid's show and it's never pretended to be a kid's show.
Yes, but it's animation.
Yeah, but there's animation on Netflix that's 18 plus, like, I think, or at least 16 plus.
Yeah, but animation, like, a lot of people just say animation is for kids.
Yeah, but it's dumb. Especially when you consider that cartoons originally were made for adults. That was the target audience originally.
Yes. But...
Yeah.
A lot of people these days see animation and cartoons as things that are for children.
Yeah. But regardless, I think it's weird that Netflix can say at all, like, hey, we want you to censor something. If the deal was that they have 100% creative control, why would they be allowed to then not publish it when they had a deal? That obviously I don't know the contract.
It's a multi-billion-dollar corporation and they want money.
I guess. Like, obviously I don't know the contract, but...
Yeah, but it seems like they have some...
Yeah.
Like, the thing is, right?
Yeah.
If you want swearing, just put the age rating up.
Yeah, well, there is swearing. It's, like, all censored. Like, in universe.
What's the problem, then?
I don't know. I mean, we do have Zubul in episode 6 saying, I want the ability to have sex. Which...
Yeah, but you know what... You know what the thing is, right?
Mm-hmm.
Often they may allow one swear word.
Maybe,
like,
I don't know.
You can have one. Also, sex is not a swear word. In my opinion.
I know, but it is. it would be weird for a kid's show to have a line like that. But again, it's not a kid's show.
Exactly. I mean, these days, with the rise of more indie animation.
Yeah, and I think it's Prime Video that is supporting that quite a bit because they have like Has Been Hotel and the other
I
one,
think Hell of a
Hell of a
Boss is
Boss.
also
Yeah, Hell of a
going to
Boss.
go there.
And they also have Murder Drones, which apparently Netflix wanted as well, but they wanted it changed to be Meta Drones because murder is too violent. To which Glitch was like, no, fuck off.
That's the thing. If you're going to be so child friendly,
yeah,
that there is no adult content allowed on your platform, you might as well call it Netflix Kids.
yeah. Oh man.
That's still something that bothers me about YouTube, right? YouTube Kids exists.
Yes.
There's a specific part that exists for children, which
Yeah.
means that in theory, well, it should also be in practice, but in theory, YouTube wouldn't need such strict age and swearing like guidelines,
Mm-hmm.
because you still have YouTube Kids for the kids, right? So you don't need this child-friendly bullshit
Yeah.
on YouTube.
Yeah.
But apparently, no, you do need child-friendly. Well, even if you have like safety barriers for child-friendly stuff, they are still. Everybody's gonna go around it.
Yeah.
We all know the "Are you 18 plus to access this website?" and it's just a yes or a no.
Yeah, I know.
And everybody just said yes. Or if you have to put in your age, just
Yeah.
put in 1900. Ah, yes, sir. I'm 125 years old. Thank you very much.
Yeah, I know.
Like, everybody's gonna go if children want to access it, they are gonna access it.
Didn't
That's just
France
guaranteed.
or Belgium make like a new law that makes it so that these websites need to be more thorough with their age?
Possibly. And the
Thing?
UK is coming with the Online Safety Act.
Yeah, well, but that's the UK.
Yeah, they have a lot. In the UK, you can actually be punished for memes.
Okay.
Like if you
Your memes end here.
if it's offensive, then it can be seen as, I think it can actually be seen as harassment.
Wow.
That is peak British.
Wow.
Like if it goes on, then they might as well actually have a sex license. Like they have a TV. I'm not sure if they still have that, but they might have still have the TV license, which is weird. Like why do I need a license to watch TV that costs money?
Yeah.
But if they're going to actually go off, like, the thing is, what with the Online Safety Act, right? They're going around with Gmod. Like, just because you have to look old.
Mm-hmm.
It's just like, so you can just upload a face that's old. Like, have a couple different facial expressions.
Especially nowadays, you can just AI generate a portrait.
Yes, and also with, like, on YouTube, right? You have the looming threat of needing identification to continue on the platform, to make sure you're over 18. And they're going to use AI to measure that.
Yeah.
People make playlists for it, so to make sure you are an adult. And it's like how to treat lower back pain, because
Yeah.
that's for old people. So it's just dumb, because that AI inevitably is going to flag everyone. because they just want your data, and they're going to be less and less obscure about it. They're just somebody's going to say, "Give us your data, or you're not entering the platform."
Yeah.
They're pretty much already saying that, so it might be time to, start going against it. Actually, start checking like other platforms that, you know, don't do that.
Yeah.
The problem with YouTube is also that they are just too big. I know this is going on YouTube as well, so yeah, they can suck it. But like, YouTube is just big enough so that they can get away with it, and that's the problem. Like, they can get away with doing this stuff because even if a lot of people leave, they will still have profit.
Yeah.
Although I guess if everybody just suddenly starts ignoring everything and just start actively hating on the advertisers, that might result in something. If they actively start bothering advertisers with stuff.
Yeah.
Because that's what YouTube is. That's basically how it all went downhill to begin with. Was it the apocalypse?
Probably.
Where advertisers started to pull out because they were not, things were going wrong. Advertisers didn't want to go through YouTube anymore, so they pulled out, which caused, because it wasn't advertiser friendly, so YouTube then tightened up the rules to make it advertiser friendly. But then then a scandal hit, advertisers pulled out again. YouTube tightened up the rules more. Then advertisers came back in a stricter platform. Then others. It was an infinite loop of just bad things.
Yeah.
Like, it is just a mess. And that's annoying to see a platform which was built on good, like, on just sharing content,
Yeah.
which we're still doing, and of course we're not making money from this. This is never going to be monetized. I mean, probably if an advertiser starts watching this, they're going to have a heart attack within the next 5 minutes.
Nah.
Just like, nope, we're not doing this.
No,
Which is
just
fully understandable.
look behind us at all the stuff like on the wall and on the table. Like, you can get the NS to sponsor us, you know?
Probably not. They're already tight on money anyway.
What about From Software?
That's on your side.
Exactly. It's probably
But
more unlikely somehow.
If you still haven't drawn on my part of the desk,
Hmm.
a spilled can of beans.
You know what else I still haven't drawn? A thumbnail.
I want my spilled beans. What?
We're gonna end the episode here. Fuck you.
Yeah, but I haven't said the thing yet. But yeah. Like, just so I can say that, just so you can see the thing of spilling the beans.
Yeah. Well.
If you don't want to get the desk dirty, you can always just put a plate underneath. Or like a cutting board. So the desk doesn't get dirty. By some spilled beans. But yeah. There's a bug in my room. a flying bug. It's gonna get murdered if I can get to it. Or I ignore it because I'm too tired to do it.
Okay.
But yeah. I guess if we have nothing to talk about anymore, it leaves us with only one thing to say.
Yeah.
We're not experts.
But we were here.